the next thing that I'm going to play to you.
Okay, here we go.
As Hugh, would you listen to this, please? This is punching. One says punching. Let's skip on.
It's weird how much different she looks. Like, I don't know, that's weird to me. Surgery? Could be, yeah. I guess your box open, thank you.
I swear, when I was trying to close the door, I just stretched your toes. I didn't do that. I like that down. And you run the closer, you kick the door open. I mean, say, put the door, get more open. So you can.
No, I did not do that. But I did not mean to do that.
I was bent down behind the door.
I did not do anything to her. I did not kick at the door or push the door so that it would hit you. I did not.
If she didn't kick the door, how did it hit his head?
I mean, that was not my intention. I think I remember when the door scraped my toes.
Okay.
Eating
So
Andy?
you
Yeah.
told him in that excerpt that you hit him with the door but did not intend to hit him, correct? Did you say that?
I said whatever I said in that recording. I
Okay.
don't.
So I don't remember what I said the first time, so whatever I said
And that's a
before,
recording
that's what's
marked
true.
as exhibit the punching.
Yeah.
Q that we
Q.
just played.
Q. Would you
Thanks
continue
for
to
5
listen
cents per
to
share.
exhibit Q?
Are these from the same day?
I reacted, but this whole the door thing. I remember. I never did that. That wasn't on purpose. I might have done it on accident.
She acts completely different? Yeah, I know.
I then stood up.
Could be medication change, like Johnny said.
I don't even know if I said, I might have said, like, what the fuck, you know, whatever. That just hit me in the head with the fucking corner of the door.
I'm so sorry. I did not. I'm sorry.
And then I stood up. And then you felt the fuck.
I remember hitting you as a response to the door thing.
That's exactly what I just told her.
And I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door or hitting your head. I did not mean to, nor.
You don't need to hit me in the head with the door, but you meant to
I did
punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you.
Yeah, I bet.
I did not do
She's
this
smiling?
with the door. I
Bro,
I did mean to.
in this one, she is unhinged.
No, God, no.
But punch me in the jaw.
It's like this is the demon in control.
So on the tape, you tell Johnny Depp that you did mean to hit him.
And it also misrepresents.
Yeah, this is the
what
demon
actually
in control
happened,
now.
Which is him trying to get into a room. I'm trying to keep him out of. And then he runs the door over my toes, trying to get into the room. I tried to push him out of it, which is what the hit is referred to. And Johnny, whenever he was injured or touched, it always referred to it in these ways of punching or clocked or whatever. And whether you discussed it with him or not, the last thing you do in talking to him afterwards or trying to reconcile with him is to get into what the definition of those words mean to him.
Yeah.
I never even addressed it. He would, if he was ever pushed.
Definitions for Amber.
He called it a.
They're always very.
I mean, it's just very dramatic.
Isn't it true?
They don't really always mean the same thing. He was being dramatic.
Smiling as that audio recording is being played in your deposition, aren't you, Ms. Heard?
Not smiling because of the audio. I'm smiling because of what's happening around me.
You even roll your eyes at one point, don't you?
True.
I was sitting opposite a whole table full of lawyers who were snickering, laughing, and rolling their eyes at me while I was talking.
Is there something amusing about kicking a door into your husband's head?
No, I was rolling my eyes and commenting on what I was experiencing at that time in recounting the
Is
story.
there something amusing to you about punching your husband in the jaw?
That is not what I was smiling about, and no, I do not think it's amusing.
Ms. Heard, you testified yesterday that all you want to do is move on. Do you remember that testimony?
Yes, I do.
That was
Your
a
exact
lie.
words were, quote, "I just want him to leave me alone. I want to move on with my life, and he won't let me." Do you remember that?
Yes, that is correct.
But that's not true, is it, Ms. Heard?
That's not true, is it?
It is very true.
You just haven't been able to move on with your life, have you?
I love
From
that
Mr. Depp.
that phrase.
I'm here, aren't I?
In fact, on October 11th, 2018, you actually commenced an arbitration action against Mr. Depp for defamation, didn't you?
I don't recall that, no.
Your Honor, may I approach? May we approach?
Be like, all right, yo, she's lying again. Like, how long do we have to fucking deal with this bullshit? She doesn't remember it. Do I have to play the tape again? Like, oh my God. Like, I'm just imagining what they're saying up there. Holy shit, she doesn't, still, no, people might not understand this. So, she remembers all of the things that are positive for her, and she forgets all of the things that are negative for her. So that's the way it works. Yeah, that's the way it works. That's how it goes.
Pull up
That's what
Plaintiff's
makes sense.
Exhibit
Yeah.
219.
Select the memory. PTSD does weird stuff.
And Ms. Heard, if you could please read to yourself the first page of Exhibit 219.
All right.
Uh-huh. Let's see it. I'm ready to see this shit, dude. I'm ready. Oh my God. Like, she hasn't admitted to anything? Of course not. She'll always downplay it or use different language to talk about it. As if, like, you know what? Like, think about how much of a fixation she
And
has.
if you can also read to yourself the second page of Exhibit 219.
That's good. Yeah, this is all required reading. Think about how much of an effort she goes through to rephrase what the lawyer is telling her, or to admit.
And if you can scroll down, Tom. Again, Ms. Heard, just to
Oh, there we go. We're going to read
look at
even
that
more.
page.
She clearly cares about the way that words are used. She doesn't just use things interchangeably. No, she uses them interchangeably, except whenever they downplay what she's doing and overplay what other people are doing. So it's interchangeably in one direction. What if she doesn't know how to read?
And then scroll down to the next page, please.
That's a good point. I don't think we've thought about that. Oh my God. Is that the Emperor's New Clothes that we just haven't realized? She actually just can't read at all? That must be it. Of course.
And the next page.
I love how she's making her read the whole thing. This is great. 100% possible? Yeah. How could we be so blind? I know. She is from Texas? Okay, all right. Yo, let's move on past this, okay? Yeah, let's move on past this. Like, we gotta live beyond this. Like, it's some fucking, like, let's not get wrapped up in some bullshit. You know what I mean, guys? Like, I mean, come on. Come on. All right, let's see this.
Does that refresh your recollection, Ms. Heard, that you did, in fact, in October of 2018, 2 months before you published the op-ed in this case, that's the subject of this case, you initiated an arbitration against Mr. Depp for defamation?
It's not my understanding I initiated an arbitration. It's my understanding that our lawyers sent a letter to his lawyers after he called me a liar again, effectively, in an interview.
And that's 2 months before your op-ed that was published in December of 2018, right?
That is correct.
And that's 6 months before Mr. Depp filed this case against you, correct?
That's correct.
So you fired the first shot, not Mr. Depp.
I disagree. We sent a letter.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, man. The lawyer? Yeah, of course she throws him under the bus. Duh. I mean, why not? She's down blaming the lawyers again? Of course she is. Absolutely.
Ms. Heard, isn't it true that you once filled out a customs form falsely so that you could get...
May we approach? Okay.
Oh my God. Why would she blame herself? Yeah, like, you guys have to understand that, like, you know, the lawyers are lying. Obviously, Johnny's lying. Johnny's legal team is paid. There's a massive smear campaign. Everybody who criticizes her online isn't even a real person. They're a bot. So it's like, from her perspective, everybody agrees with her. Like, you have to understand, like, everybody who's not paid off agrees with her. It's that simple. Now, what you just said is a federal crime? Listen, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, wow, somebody committed a crime. Who cares? Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not, yeah, who gives a shit about that? So we're paid off. That's right, guys. You sure are. Yeah, people, listen. As I said, you're not innocent until proven guilty. You're innocent until proven wealthy. And then you're innocent. She's not going to go to jail, boys. She's not going to jail. This is not going to happen. Like, I understand everybody likes to circle jerk and think about how funny it would be if she went to jail. It's not going to happen. Now, maybe, I could be wrong. But I think that she's obviously fucking nuts. And I think that they can clearly make an argument that she's so fucking nuts that she actually thinks what she said is true. I do. And they have documentation on file of her being nuts. It's not going to happen, man. You're wrong. I hope that I am. I hope that I am. Please be wrong. Please, guys, tell me I'm wrong. I want to hear that I'm wrong just so I can imagine a sliver of justice. Please tell me how wrong I am. Jail for defamation doesn't happen? Of course it doesn't, but perjury it does. I think it does, right? I'm pretty sure perjury can get you in jail. I would assume so. Maybe not. I could be wrong. We'll have to look and see. Yeah, yes, it can. You're right. Defamation is not what it is. You were wrong, man. Ratioed? Oh, what, really? Oh, wow. Damn. Okay, now you're getting serious. Australia's pretty pissed about the dog situation, though. I believe that was criminal, if true. Yeah, but, like, I mean, who gives a fuck what Australia thinks? What do you think? They're going to send her, they're going to extradite her to Australia and put her in jail? Like, this is not going to happen. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Like, it's not going to happen. Like, that's it. I'm Australian, dude. Listen, it's not your fault. Like, it's not your fault. It just is what it is. Like, that's just not going to happen. That's all I'm really trying to get at. Now, I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be fucking wrong. But, you know, I don't think I am. Person convicted of perjury is liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 7 years, or a fine, or both, or to a fine, or both. Yeah, they're obviously going to probably fine her for perjury. They're not going to put her in jail. She just had a baby. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, no jury is going to put a baby, a mother of a newborn baby in jail.
The domestic violence restraining order against Mr. Depp, you walked out to, quote, a sea of paparazzi and cameras, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
You testified that you were surprised to see the sea of cameras.
That's correct.
Because it was quiet when you went into the courthouse that morning.
And the divorce had remained under the radar up to that point.
You testified that no one knew about your divorce, so you thought it was going to stay that way, right?
No, I always figured it would come out. I just was trying to buy time.
You knew the media had been alerted that you were filing for divorce, right, Ms. Heard?
No, I just knew that it was impossible to do that privately, so you could just hope it was a matter of time.
You knew they were going to be there, didn't you?
No, I did not. I mean, I assume since it's a public building that there is that likelihood, or not likelihood, but possibility. But I was shocked.
Yeah. Is that right?
Your publicist, Jody Gottlieb, was there at the courthouse with you, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
That's convenient.
So you anticipated that you might need your publicist?
I thought the filing might make, well, I was told the filing was public, that it would be impossible. There's no way for you to do a private filing. And then the second that I filed for the TRO, it would be public news. I didn't expect all these photographers and cameras to show up at the courthouse in real time.
What do you think?
If we could please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1280,
all right,
which is a clip from your divorce deposition. And you have at page...
Here we go.
You have the transcript there.
Here we go.
74, lines 22.
You said
through
she tipped him off?
74.
No, I think the publicist did.
Line 22.
I don't think she did it.
Through 75, line 13.
It would be stupid for her to do it. Okay, here we go.
72 lines.
74.
All right,
line
here we
22,
go. Let's see it. Obviously, that's what a
75,
publicist is
line
for.
13.
Yes, exactly. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes.
Your Honor, may we approach?
The publicist gives Amber plausible deniability. Exactly, she does. Johnny Depp says he never hits her because the monster in his recorders. He does, however, admit to hitting. She does, however, admit to hitting him. Well, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, that's yeah. Obviously, that's what happened. Like, I mean, let's be real. Let's call it what it is. It is what it is. When will they end the case? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it could have been over 5 minutes after that girl started asking her questions. Like, that lawyer, like, they could have been over 5 fucking minutes after that, and people were like, okay, yep, that's it. I know 27th is, like, the end date, but I think maybe it can end before that. I'm not sure. Are they going to drag this out? I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. Does this waste Johnny's time to cross-examine? Oh, whenever they're talking? I don't know. Like, maybe I actually don't know the answer to that. I have no idea. I think it was over after Dr. Curry. I mean, like, bro, like, I'm the kind of person, man, and, like, this is why I'm not a judge. I just look at them. I know they're guilty or not. I just look at them. And, like, you look at her in those videos. Yeah, she's crazy. Yep. Yep, crazy. You know it. It's that easy. Judges do that, too?
Could you please play
I bet they
display
do.
to the jury Plaintiff's Exhibit 1280.
Okay, here we go.
Is responsible.
Ms. Heard, did you send a text message to Jerry Judge on May 24, 2016, telling Jerry Judge, quote, I'm desperately trying to reach Johnny. It's extremely important. Please tell him.
I remember sending the text message that is in front of me right now to Jerry, and I remember sending this because I wanted to tell Johnny or have him told by Jerry or someone who knew him or was close to him. Basically, I didn't want him to find out online that I had or was about to file, or I had already filed for divorce. I wanted him to know verbally. So I was trying to reach him through a third party to tell him. When I say reach, I'm specifically saying I would like him to know information coming from me or coming from Jerry from me so that he finds out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
Wait, this is what I said.
Slipped up there, didn't you, Ms. Heard? You let it slip out that TMZ had been alerted to your filing of the domestic violence restraining order, didn't you?
That's what I said.
That's not what I'm talking about.
TMZ is the same outlet that you released the video of Mr. Depp attacking the kitchen cabinets the day before this deposition was taken, wasn't it?
I didn't do that. I don't know how to do
TMZ
that.
owns the copyright to that video now, doesn't it?
I have no idea what TMZ
Did they pay
owns.
you for that?
I never got paid for it because I had nothing to do with that.
So TMZ was just lucky in getting the inside scoop to your divorce from Mr. Depp, huh?
I have no idea.
She did it because he wouldn't talk to her.
That's not my area of expertise. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
What?
And also, what does that get me?
But
If
your
I wanted to
publicist
read
would.
things about Johnny, I could have done that in a much more successful way, in a bigger way, for years.
Not
and
when you
years.
were extorting him for $7 million.
I got a fraction of what I was entitled to in the state of California, by the way.
Right.
What extortion?
Tassa Van Reeves, your ex-wife, right?
That's right. She's my ex-partner.
She's the one that you told the jury Mr. Depp was jealous of, right?
Yeah, well, that was
She's getting mad? Yeah.
Fights around March, yes.
The demon's going to be released?
He tried to burn one of her paintings, right?
That's correct.
You testified he tried to burn one of your favorite paintings that she did, right?
I don't know if it was one of my favorites.
You committed domestic violence against Miss Van Reed during your relationship, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Really?
You assaulted her at a Seattle airport in 2009, didn't you?
No, I did not.
And people saw that.
Wow.
That's not true.
And it was covered in the press. Isn't that true?
It was planted in the press.
They're
by Johnny's
lying!
Team 2 days after I got the TRO.
Was that Johnny
Not
even
coincidence.
Please
then?
pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1279.
Bro, Johnny was planning shit even 10 years in
Your Honor,
advance?
may we approach?
Everybody is lying. See, okay, so the media, even them in 2009, whenever she was a literal who, like nobody knew who Amber Heard was in 2009. And shit was planted in order to make her look bad. This is the Elden Lord. What you have to understand is that Johnny, that's not his real name. His real name is the Jailer. And he's been planning this ever since
Please have the
2009.
article displayed for
That's
the witness.
right. Planting
This is
the
an article from
seeds,
2 years ago, correct, Ms.
pulling
Heard?
the strings.
I don't know when this
May
was.
of 2020.
That's not when it came out, no.
Oh my God.
This story started getting planted after I got a TRO, after I got a restraining
Planted?
order against Johnny.
Can't believe so many people unrelated to
The
each
headline
other.
says Amber Heard
Objection,
allegedly
Your Honor.
struck.
Objection, Your Honor. I think Your Honor ruled she can't say that.
If you want to approach again.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see it again. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's planted. The evidence is planted. Like all the people at the airport were paid off. Holy shit. I feel like there are probably more people that believe in flat Earth than believe Amber Heard. I should do a poll on my Twitter. How many people? Like,
Title
which one
reads,
is more
Amber Heard
believable?
allegedly grabbed,
I'm gonna
struck
do it.
her ex-girlfriend at the airport. Doesn't it?
Yes, and that's not true.
Oh, really?
May we approach?
Okay. Yeah, let's see. We gotta do. Oh my God, bro! I gotta do this. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Which one is more believable? And then we have to do a poll, right? Choice 1, flat Earth. Choice 2, Amber Heard. Okay, there we go, guys. I think that should be good. Let's see here. Poll length, 1 day. All right, which one is more blue, Amber Heard or flat Earth? Okay. There we go.
So the article, the title is Amber Heard allegedly struck her
Objection, Your Honor.
ex-girlfriend.
She's already.
No, overruled. Go ahead.
I'll get back to
I'm gonna
this.
start over. Amber Heard allegedly struck her ex-girlfriend Tossa Van Ree at the airport in 2009. Did I read that right?
Yes, this is another example of the smear campaign.
So Mr. Depp is not the only domestic partner you've assaulted, is he, Ms. Heard?
No,
I've never assaulted Mr. Depp or anyone else that I've been romantically linked to, ever.
No
romantically
further
linked to.
questions, Your Honor.
All right, cross-examination. I'm sorry, redirect.
Ms. Heard, did Ms. Van Ray come out after that article came in and make a public statement it was false?
Of course you did.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Your Honor, I should be at least be.
Overruled.
Thank you.
Of course she did.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's talk about the TMZ alerted. Explain to the jury what you meant by the TMZ was alerted.
So when you make these kind of filings, meaning divorce,
Yeah.
marriage, things like that,
It's
they
public
are
record.
Public record.
Yes.
And so when we filed for divorce, when I filed for divorce, I asked my team to file in the most discreet way, literally to put it under a stack of papers and file it at the end of day, so kind of had more of a shot of being missed by the paparazzi and by TMZ and those sorts of publicity outlets. I
Okay.
believe that we had been remarkably lucky following the divorce, that it wasn't picked up, and that it gave me a precious few days of peace at that really fragile time.
Yeah.
When I found out that they were going to run the story or that they had the information, I was trying to get a hold of Johnny to clarify. That
Oh,
I
to
did not
clarify.
do this in a punitive way.
Okay.
I didn't want him to be mad at me.
That makes
I didn't-
sense.
You know, I didn't want him to find out in that sort of context online.
And who had connections to TMZ?
Objection calls for speculation.
Your publicist
I
did.
do know. Johnny
Your
and I
Honor.
spoke about
Your
it.
Honor, calls for
Sustain
speculation.
the objection.
Did Mr. Depp tell you about who had connections with TMZ?
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about it. His lawyer, Laura Wasser.
Oh, she
Now,
leaked
I'm going
it.
to start at the very beginning here. You were asked by Ms. Vasquez about why Mr. Depp won't or can't look you in the eye.
Oh my
And
God.
she read out, or she played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again." Do you recall that?
I do.
And that was
Is
during
the voice
mediation
necessary?
process in July, correct?
That was
Objection leading.
the first one.
Sustain
Okay.
is the leading.
When was this?
That was in July of 2016. That was
That's
the first
good.
mediation.
Did she have to do the voice? Yes, she did. Apparently, she did have to do the voice. Oh my God. Let me see. Like, what is this? I don't know why this keeps happening.
We had a short exchange,
There
and
we
he
go.
put a note in my pocket that said, "I'll love you dead or alive."
God damn it, man. Why the fuck does this shit keep happening?
Read out, or she played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again." Do you recall that?
I do.
And that was during the mediation
Even he thought that shit
process
was funny.
in July, correct?
That was
Objection leading.
the first one.
Sustain
Okay.
is the leading.
When was this?
That was
Close
in July
chat.
2016. That was the first
Hi,
mediation.
Jack.
And
Okay.
we had a short exchange, and he put a note in my pocket that said, "I'll love you dead or alive."
I'm sorry?
Okay, here we go. Now we're caught up. Sorry about that, guys. Apologies. Had some bullshit happen.
Do you recognize?
What the fuck is this? Am I gonna have to go to the other one? Bro, I'm just gonna go to the other one. This is trash. Like, all right, one more fuck up. I'll go to the, all right. Let's just go to the other one.
Do you recognize this?
Objection,
We
Your
good.
Honor. May we approach?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. Let's get our approach again. All right, there we go. All right, Twitter poll. Okay, let's see the Twitter poll. Where is it? Man, guys, that's not looking good. Okay, Jeeb. All right, yeah, really fucking funny. Which one is more believable? Flat Earth, 93%. So 7% of my viewers are probably flat earthers. That's basically what they're saying. Yeah, sure. That's good. Chills? Yep, there we go. Chills, brother. Flat earth. Yep, you know it, man. Absolutely. Flat earth at grounds? Yeah, sure. 7% misunderstood question? True.
Could you tell the jury what the coaster was that he slipped into your pocket, what it said?
He said, "I love you forever, my Slim, dead or alive."
Damn.
And what, if anything, did it have in addition?
His new phone number.
And to be, just so we're clear, on how many occasions in that second mediation did Mr. Depp look you in the eye?
Many.
Okay. And when Ms. Vasquez asked you if you knew why Mr. Depp couldn't or wouldn't look you in the eye here or in the UK, you said, yes, you know. Why? Please tell the jury why.
Because he's guilty. He knows he's lying. Otherwise, why can't he look at me? I survived. I survived that man, and I'm here, and I'm able to look at him.
You survived.
Thank you. You were asked
She's
about
mad.
a bruise.
That she doesn't
that
have
was on your
control over
arm,
him.
From March 15, 2013.
She's a
Do you
survivor.
recall how long before the picture you had sustained that bruise?
I do.
How long?
2 weeks.
You were asked a number of times by Ms. Vasquez if you took pictures from your incidents earlier in the relationship.
Yes.
Why didn't you?
It was something I started doing only kind of incidentally. You know, I was commenting to my best friend. I was looking for support from my mom, things like that. There was I'm ashamed to say, never a thought that this would happen. I mean, not until December, and my best friend taking pictures of me to capture it. That wasn't even a thing.
Capture what?
It has been suggested by Ms. Vasquez to you in your questions that you didn't tell anyone about the abuse until the TRO. Is that true?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
All right. What if any? All right. Who did you tell about the abuse during the time it was happening?
Objection, Your Honor.
That's
Leading
not offered.
Yep.
and hearsay.
Sustained.
Your Honor, it's prior consistent statements.
It's
that
leading,
raised
it's
it.
sustained. Next question.
Okay. What, if anything, did you tell to anyone about the abuse?
Objection, Your Honor.
therapist.
Hearsay.
I'll sustain.
Your Honor,
Yeah, I bet.
May I approach
That's
him?
fine.
Oh my fucking god, bro. They're just fighting and going on and on and on. I think this shit's fucking hilarious, man. I really do. It's surprising to see how many people are just kind of, like, I'm reading some of the responses on the tweets and everything. I think this is just great. People mauled over this shit. I wonder if it's going to go until the 27th. What do you guys think? I feel like there's at least a chance that it could happen. Yeah, like it could actually go all the way until the 27th. Like, yes, it will. That's, bro, if it goes on that long, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, that's going to be longer than I probably played any video game. And I just hope, like, can we petition them to stop starting so early? Like, it's so early, man. Like, why? What is this? What do we have, like, why can't we start at like 11 p.m. or like 11 a.m. or something like that, right? Everybody gets to sleep in, we get to chill, everything's okay. And like, wow, it's gotta be this early? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. East Coast media bias, I know, man. I gotta go, like, I'm going live. I woke up today at 7:15 in the morning, man. Like, that is a time that I don't like waking up. I'll tell you that right now. I hate waking up by then. Yeah. All right, let's see how this is going to go. Oh, boy. All right, let's see how this is. Normie? Yep, I know. Okay. Objection, Your Honor, leading? Yeah, sure. 2 hours after sunup, brother. Gotta get to it. Okay. Just like back out in the farm, right?
Ms. Heard, how many people have you shared the fact of abuse prior to 2015?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
How
Calls
many?
for hearsay.
How many?
Overruled that one.
Roughly about 10.
Okay. 10 people.
Can you name them?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I think she can. It's not offered. It's just to show that she informed people.
They're gonna have to
before. They're
approach our
suggesting
Objection, Your
you
Honor.
tell
Can
me.
we
They're gonna, I fucking knew it. Like, I fucking knew it. Like, cause she kept saying it, bro. Like, you could just feel it building up. Like, I knew that they were about to go up to the fucking desk. Like, they were like, okay, all right, this is gonna happen. Like, they gotta fight this one out. Absolutely. The lawyers are fighting. Yeah, I know. It's not fair. Crafted to Johnny. Nah, the thing is, like, this is just life. Like, I mean, this bullshit happens, and the thing is, like, this was bound to happen eventually. You know what I mean? Like, you have false accusations. Like, false accusations are like a fucking fraction of, like, most accusations are pretty much legit. But there's some that are not. And we have to keep that in mind.
Now, you were asked whether you had consulted a medical doctor about any problems with your nose, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
And you indicated that you, in fact, had after the divorce,
Objection,
correct?
leading.
Did you?
She's not gonna be able to talk.
Consult a ENT after the divorce.
Objection, leading.
Did you produce medical records to the defendants relating to this?
Objection.
did.
Leading
They're,
calls.
they're going
I'll
back up to
sustain
the
the
bench, aren't
objection.
Thank you.
Leading. Next question.
Your Honor, if we could,
let's,
the
if
witness could be instructed not to answer until I've
All right.
lodged my objection.
Wait for the objection, please.
Could we bring up Defendant's Exhibit 1077?
Oh my God, she's going in like she's. This is like a fucking cheap
Do you
shot,
recognize this
kidney
document?
shot, gouge,
My screen is black.
blind,
Sorry. There you go.
vanish,
Yes, I do.
sap,
And could you tell us what it is?
cheap
That's
shot.
the what my ENT, the
Kidney
ears,
shot.
nose, and throat doctor, told me was
Objection, Your Honor.
the
Hearsay.
damage.
All right, when there's objection, please stop talking. Thank you. All right, I'll sustain the objection. as to
Oh, they're
use.
really trying to get her mad.
I'm,
Yeah.
what, if any, you were asked if you had, it was suggested that you had not produced this in discovery. Is that
Oh,
true or false?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
Your Honor,
and-
she absolutely.
We're getting up again,
It's
aren't we?
leading. It's leading question, though. I'll sustain the objection as to leading.
What, if anything,
Oh,
did
God.
you do to produce medical records to the defendant, to the plaintiff in this case?
I turned over all of my devices, and they had the Johnny's team had a third party or someone they selected as a third party go and pull all relevant documents from those devices, which I handed over.
Do you know how many were handed over?
Hundreds of thousands, I believe. Maybe.
Objection,
many
Your
more.
Honor. Lack of foundation.
All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
And what, if anything, did you produce to the plaintiff in connection with your consultation with an ENT specialist?
about to do it.
Relating to your nose?
Objection. Leading.
Sustain.
What, I said, what, if
Foundation.
anything, Your Honor?
Hearsay.
What if anything? It's not
Jeez.
the cure-all. It's sustain.
Bro, this is. Yeah.
When did you see an ENT specialist?
2017 or 2016.
Oh my
or something.
God. No
And
speaking. Yeah.
as a result of that consultation, what did you learn about your nose?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I'm not asking her to tell what they said.
No, I'll sustain the objection.
How is she gonna know what she learned if she doesn't say what they said? What the fuck are you talking about?
What, if any, production did you make to the plaintiffs of your medical records with the ENT?
Objection, Your Honor. Lack of foundation.
If you only
Bro.
a foundation.
Do you know whether the records, medical records,
Oh my God.
from your EMT were produced in discovery? In this
Objection,
case?
Your Honor. Lack of foundation. Calls for
Oh my
speculation.
God.
I'm asking.
Overruled if she knows.
Thank you.
Yes.
Great, we've made progress. Yes.
And do you recall? I'm trying. What, if anything, did the
Man.
medical records reflect about your nose?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection.
Do you have injuries to your nose?
Yes.
Please describe those to the jury.
Oh, okay. Now we're back
I
into
have,
fan
I'm
fiction.
I'm gonna
A bunch of
object
scar
to the-
tissue.
I'm going to object to the extent it calls for hearsay and lack of foundation
Overruled.
and improper expert opinion.
Well, we'll
She can certainly testify to.
we'll see where it goes. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
I have a significant amount of scar tissue in my nose.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll sustain the objection.
Yep, because scar tissue is a
What, if
technical
any,
medical
difficulty
term.
do you have breathing?
Objection, leading.
What, if anything? And that does cure on
No,
it.
it doesn't. But
She's getting mad.
Overruled objection.
Thank you. Do you remember the question?
I have a significant amount of trouble breathing at night, and I've been putting off having surgery for it.
It's because of Johnny. He did that to her. Yeah. This is just like, guys.
Now, you were asked about December 15, 2015, and Ms. Vasquez suggested that you did not report the abuse or the injuries to Aaron Falati. Do you recall that
Objection, Your
question?
Honor. Leading.
Your Honor, I'm entitled to go into what Ms. Vasquez asked.
The objection is leading. I'll sustain the objection.
Okay.
People are just tired of their shit,
Did
man.
you report?
Oh my
What, if
God.
anything, did you report to Aaron Falati about the abuse you sustained on 12/15/2015?
Objection. Leading and hearsay.
Approach.
Okay, all right, yeah, mute it. Bro, this is actually, like, the amount of fucking stun locking here, I haven't seen this shit. Like, this makes a rogue in Mists of Pandaria look like he's not even playing the game. He's just chilling, having fun, man. This is awful. Oh my fucking God. This is... Bro, this stun lock, I don't even know what to say. Like, the CC chain is real. Yeah, I know. Just Gladiator, it's brutal, man. It is fucking brutal. They didn't need a murder trial after this one? It seems that way, yeah. I mean, people are fucking, like, she's just getting got. I gotta say that. Yeah, she's just fucking getting got. It's like, the lawyer should know what's gonna be objected to, man. Well, she is, but the thing is, like, they're trying to get some bullshit in there because they literally can't, like, they can't do anything else. It's like, again, it's like if you go into a gladiatorial arena and the guy's got a sword and they give you a pool noodle, well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's kind of one, like, you can only work with what you're given. And sometimes you get fucking saddled with a pool noodle and you're set up to lose. That's it. They can't prove shit. Exactly, because there's no actual medical, there's no actual medical information here. That's exactly true. It wasn't a medical record showing your injuries, but they're trying to push it hard. Exactly, yeah. Because there's literally no record. Like, scar tissue is like, this isn't like, oh, this is scar tissue or not. Like, this is a medical term. It's just like, nah, bullshit. Like, it's whatever. No medical records? No, because medical records would imply that something happened. And nothing happened, so there are no medical records. What a surprise. And so, like, I feel bad, kind of, like, at the beginning, I felt bad for Amber, but the more that I listen to this, the more I feel bad for Amber's team. Because, like, it's not really their fault. Like, it's like they gave these guys, like, a pool noodle, a water balloon, and, you know, like a bottle with, like, a little thing to blow bubbles. And then they're like, okay, you have to fight a fucking tiger. You have to go up against a tiger, and that's it. They're grasping at nothing. Yeah, they've got no cards to play, man. It's like, I remember back whenever I played Magic the Gathering, and I would go into drafts. I would do draft, Friday Night Magic. And there would be these times where people would draft, like, 7 lands, or they would draft no lands. And you feel like you take the W, right? You're going to beat them, and they still have to draw 6 cards because they're going to mulligan. But it's still really fucking, like, you can kind of feel bad for them whenever this shit happens. That's all I'm really trying to get at. And lawyers are farming $50K per day. No need to feel bad. I mean, you're right. I don't feel bad. Like, as I said, I feel bad for them in the same way that I feel bad for a garbage man whenever he has to pick up somebody's garbage and it smells really bad. It's like, oh, bro, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's not like, oh, man, like, I'm so sorry this horrible thing happened to you. No, I mean, obviously, it's the way it goes, right? But still, yeah, that's the way I feel about it. $50K per day? Oh, I have no idea, but it's probably costs a lot of money. Absolutely. It's their fault they're familiar with Dr. Hughes and do this shit all the time. Well, that's what it is, right? I remember, like, I feel like she was the biggest loser out of all of this. Is because Amber is only ruining a few people's lives. That woman is ruining hundreds of people's lives, potentially thousands. How many times did she testify as a professional witness and get paid for it? What a bunch of horse shit that is. They're being paid now, but their hiring rate will plummet after seeing how this is going? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just, in a way, as I said, I feel bad for them, but, you know, that's the way shit goes, man. That's the way shit fucking goes. You know what? Speaking of that, speaking of the way things go, let's go ahead and let's look at the poll here. Let's refresh this, and we've got a poll going on with my on my Twitter. I just wanted to see this. So, flat Earth is at 90%. 90% of people believe the flat earth more than Amber Heard. Why is there a Joker picture? Next time she's on frame, I'll show you. Yeah, it's okay. What's this here? I don't think our lawyers are really bad. Problem is how you defend a client that has zero proof and everything's a lie. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's a pool noodle. Like, you're set up to lose, man. What can you possibly do? Yeah, it's just like, and these people, they're just chilling, man. The lawyers got a hell of a job. They sure do. Who's going to play the lawyer in the movie? The person to play the lawyer in the movie, Zach Galifianakis. Just have him go up there and just like fumbling the papers around and just like fucking dropping them on the floor, like trying to like pick them back up. He knocks over the stand, and then finally after like 5 minutes of that, James Franco play it. Yeah. Yeah, it's even fucking better. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, good one, Globetard. I just saw that. And fucking XQC, yeah, I see that one. Oh my god. James Franco is should be a witness apparently. I feel like he kind of should be, but it's like there's nothing really for him to say. I don't think that's gonna happen. How fast do you think that woman typed? Take notes, all this shit? 140 WPM, I think.
Did you tell Nurse Filati on 12/16,
something crazy like that,
2015 about the injuries you sustained from the 12/15/2015 attack?
I did. I believe I sent her pictures too.
It's up to 300 now?
And
with like
did
autocomplete?
you text with Nurse Filati on 12/16/2015
Okay, here we go.
about the injuries that you had suffered as a result of Mr. Depp's attack on you on 12/15?
Yes, she guided me through a concussion check.
And did you tell Connell Cowan about the injuries you sustained?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Oh.
It's prior consistent statements.
All right, I'm going to sustain the objection at this point. Next question.
Do you recall Dr. Laurel Anderson testifying that she saw two black eyes
Objection,
on
Your Honor.
12/17?
Leading.
Sustain as to leading. Okay.
Okay, all right,
What, if
next.
anything, do you recall from Laurel Anderson's testimony in this case about what she observed on 12/17/2015?
Objection, Your Honor. This is outside the scope of cross-examination.
It's prior consistent statements.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
It's observations for
I'm
the
gonna
12/17
Man.
same day.
Sustain the objection. Next question.
That's a three. That's a three tap right there. Oh, here we go. Let's do it again. You know why I think the other lady is asking to go up there? I think she's asking to go up there because during the conversation, she has to pick out new questions. Because I bet she has a list, and the list is like, it's like this, right? There's nothing on the list. They're like, well, okay, this is, all right, that's bullshit. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, I'm actually curious, like, are they going to be able to get anything out there? Yeah, she's just dying out there, man. Holy shit. It's just awful. Look at the difference in legal teams. Yeah, well, I mean, they're not, like, there's that guy. There's Rottenborn, which is like, how do you have a name like Rottenborn? Like, I would change my name.
When in December did you see Dr. Laurel Anderson?
At least call
Objection,
me
lack
something,
of foundation.
right? I mean, like, damn.
Overruled.
Was
I saw
this
her
a
2
Tim
days
Burton
after
film?
the attack.
So on what day did you see her then?
That would have been the 17th of December, 2016, and I told her what happened.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
No, sustain the objection.
And when did you see Dr. Connell Cowan?
I saw him the next day, December 16th is my best recollection.
Let's jump to East Asia for a moment.
That's a
we saw a
jump.
number of pictures from the backless dress.
Yeah. Where she had the knee in her back. All the bruising.
What, if any, motivation would you have to claim that
her
Mr.
face.
Depp was kneeling on your back, knowing you had a backless dress?
Beep.
Objection, Your Honor.
I
Leading.
think I can bring
Calls
that
for
out, yes.
speculation.
It's still leading. I'll sustain the objection.
Okay.
What do you think the reason is? Like, you know, she was going for it.
Why did you say that Mr. Depp was kneeling on your back in East Asia?
Oh, God.
In the closet of the hotel room in Tokyo, I said that because it happened to me. And it would have been much more convenient if I was making it up to not include that detail, knowing I had a backless dress and I walked a press line and got photographed.
Now, we've heard testimony about Mr. Depp making
She got one out.
a total
yeah.
of $65 million
One
in
GCD.
2015 and 2016 from his experts.
Objection, Your Honor.
Why did
Leading.
As long as she has just both
Hearsay.
hands on the mic.
Why did you not ask for $32.5 million from Mr. Depp?
Your Honor, leading.
I said, why did you not ask?
Relevant.
I'll
The
sustain the
explanation.
objection. Sustain the objection to leading. Next question.
She's going to be running out of questions.
Can I just ask, why did you not ask for $32.5 million from Mr. Depp?
Because I didn't want
Asked
it.
and answered. Relevance.
Oh, overruled. Good.
Because I didn't want it. I realized that that's what I was entitled to, but I didn't want it.
Uh-huh.
That simple.
It's because she wanted to look good in the
The
media.
tape recording that was
That's
played
why.
that has you laughing quite a bit. Can you tell the
Yeah,
jury
that's why.
what the context of that particular tape recording was?
I don't really recall a whole
taken it
lot about
smart.
what was going on. I know we had been fighting kind of ad nauseum and in this sort of loop, if you will, and I'm doing my best to not show my pain. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to be tough, not show what kind of pain I was in.
Now, Ms. Vasquez asked you about how you got your role in Aquaman. Could you please describe to the jury how you got your role
Sure, he's right in
in
front of me.
Aquaman?
I auditioned, not Johnny. I auditioned. I worked really hard, and I went to where we were filming the first movie, Justice League. I went, I think, 5.5 months early before filming commenced, when I heard that they wanted to fire me, and so I put myself in the
Objection,
gym.
Your Honor. Hearsay.
Sustain.
I heard they
Keep it
wanted-
away.
worked
what-
really
what they
hard.
said.
I bet they
Worked
did.
really hard on that and had to prove myself.
Yeah, I
and I
bet.
did that for, even though I was only filming for 6 days, I was there for 6 months. Just worked my butt off. That's
if
why.
What
What
if
the
any
hell were
role
you
did
doing
Mr.
besides
Depp
that?
play in your getting Aquaman?
He tried to have me fired from it.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
All right. I'll sustain his speculation.
How do you know that he tried to have you fired?
Objection,
from?
Your Honor. Calls for speculation and hearsay and lack of
That's the
foundation.
I'm trying to lay a foundation.
All right. If you lay a foundation.
I saw it. I saw the emails. I saw the texts.
I'll sustain the objection as to hearsay. Next question.
There it is. Gone.
You
Bullshit.
asked about Isaac Baruch and why he and that he saw no marks. What is your recollection of your interaction with Isaac Baruch during the week of May 22nd?
I saw Isaac when I was coming or going, meaning I was leaving or arriving to the building. I saw him at a distance. We did not have a in-depth conversation, nor would we. And I told him, actually, right after it happened, what his friend had done.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I don't think it's offered to prove the truth of the matter asserted.
He's loving
sustain
this,
objection.
man.
Okay.
He is fucking loving this.
Stay away from what was said. Can you just tell us what,
Oh my
what
God.
interaction you had with him?
That's okay. Thanks for 10 subs.
His
Appreciate it.
opportunity to observe you with absolutely no makeup.
Objection,
That's
Your Honor.
impossible.
Leading.
I'll sustain the objection. as
Oh,
leading.
man.
Please describe for the jury your interaction with Isaac Baruch during the week of May 22nd.
Well, not only did I have makeup on, but I did attempt to kind of let him know what happened.
Uh-huh.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
You were asked some questions about Officer Melissa Science's testimony. What, if anything, do you recall relating to Officer Melissa Science's testimony relating to your injuries?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Your Honor said I could redirect after the cross-examination when she...
Ah, there we go. Okay, let's do it again. Holy shit, man. Like, this is just totally destroyed. Like, as I said, I feel like she's going up against a rogue. This is brutal. Look at the YouTube chat, bro. Oh my god. They're going wild. Look at this shit. They're crumbling. Yeah, I'm going to swap back to this one so it shows. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Let me see. Can I refresh this and have this one work instead? Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can get this one to work instead, okay? Because this one shows both perspectives and it's better audio. Okay, let's see if it works. If it doesn't, we're going to go back to the other one, okay?
What, if anything, do you recall of Officer Sines' testimony in this case relating to your injuries and the property destruction?
I recall her saying that she didn't feel that the state I was in wasn't enough of an injury to her, or wasn't injury seeming to her.
Okay. And what about the property damage? What, if any, interactions did you have with Alejandro Romero during the week of May 20?
Okay. All right.
Oh, overruled at this point. You spoke to him.
All right.
The state I was in wasn't enough of an injury to her, or wasn't injury seeming to her.
Yep, we're going to this one.
Okay. And what about the property damage?
She claims she did not see any property damage, but I walked with her over broken glass, so I don't know why she's saying that.
I wonder why. That's crazy. Maybe there wasn't any broken glass.
What, if any, interactions did you have with Alejandro Romero during the week of May 20?
Wow.
I spoke to him briefly.
Objection, Your Honor, to the extent it calls for hearsay.
Oh, overruled at this point. You spoke to him.
I spoke to him briefly in passing as I was entering, and maybe when I was exiting the building, but always when I was on my way out or in from being outside, meaning makeup. I had makeup on always.
Okay.
As I do.
That's nice.
Why did James Franco visit you on the evening of 5/22/2016?
I wonder.
Objection calls for speculation.
Do you know?
I don't think we know.
Yes.
Please tell us.
Because he was my friend and he lived next door, quite literally next door. And I had frankly exhausted my support network with my usual friends and was happy to welcome as much friendship at that time as I could possibly get.
They were friends.
Now, the video showed
I've heard this one
him
before.
laying his head on your shoulder. Can you describe for the jury what the interaction was, without saying what was said, what the interaction was that led to that?
I wonder.
He, after seeing my face, put his
Objection, Your
head on
Honor,
my
calls
shoulder.
for speculation.
That doesn't call for speculation. If she sees that he sees her.
He touched the side of my
I'll
face
sustain the
too.
objection.
And
Okay.
again, Your Honor,
Yep.
if we can instruct the witness
If
to...
you could wait till after the objection, please. All right. Next question.
What did Mr. Franco do on the elevator before laying his head on your shoulder?
He touched the side of my face and responded to what he saw.
Yeah. He responded.
We talked about you were shown a bunch of newspaper headlines, and there was one in particular referring to sexual violence. What, if anything, did Mr. Waldman do to you relating to that article?
Objection, Your Honor. Lack of foundation calls for speculation.
Bro, I love the facial expressions they make.
What
Holy
did he do
shit.
to her?
Unintelligible? I don't understand the question.
Overruled. We'll see where it goes.
He was carrying the paper that had that headline on it that he leaked and threw it at me at the UK trial. We were unfortunately sat kind of, actually literally next to one another with COVID spacing in between us, and he threw the paper down at me as he sat down with that on the cover.
And where was that?
In the UK, at the UK trial.
Objection, Your Honor. This is beyond the scope.
That's not beyond the
No,
scope.
overruled.
Thank you. Why did you tweet about the makeup and Mr. Waldman?
Because he was calling me a liar and a hoaxer and that this was an elaborate hoax just to get Johnny.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
What?
Sustain the objection. Next question.
That's not hearsay, really. I mean, I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah, that one, yeah, no objection needed there.
Okay. I don't have any more questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right. Ma'am, you can have a seat next to your attorney.
Yeah, I bet. I bet they're fucking done. Now what?
Seat next to her. That's fine.
Yeah, I bet she probably expected these questions to go on until the end of the day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take our afternoon recess then for 15 minutes. Do not discuss the case with anybody and don't do any outside
Bro,
research.
I want to know what's going to happen after this. Yeah, I want to know what 3 out of 100 questions accepted. Yeah, exactly. That was terrible for them. That was really, man, that was bad. Let me just say that. Yeah, she speed ran her questioning.
All right, is your next witness a live witness, remote witness, or deposition? Deposition. All right, so we'll get the TV set up.
All right, let's see. Let's watch the TV.
Okay. All right.
See how this goes. Oh my God. It doesn't go on the books because it was hearsay? Yeah, that's right. It just gets omitted, man. Oh, this is a positive one. Yeah, look at this. This is a positive one. These are the one we should be idolizing instead of social media influencers. Yeah, I think so. But the difference is that these people actually do work. And people don't want to do any work, so they want to be influencers on social media instead. Everybody knows that these guys are great. We all know this, but why would a kid want to do that if they could just be they could be the next Logan Paul? She was literally, yeah, this was fucking insane. Like, she wasn't even able to do anything. She's like, what? Dude, what is that here, man? Oh my God, she got rolled. Yeah, I know. Oh, we got another one right here. Aww. Look at that. That's nice. That is nice. It's Saul Goodman. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like, I'm betting, like, this is the guy that's probably in charge, right? Like, this is, like, the head lawyer guy. I'm assuming. Like, I'm not sure, but, like, I'm kind of guessing. Do you guys know that? Like, this guy right here, he is? Yeah, he's the boss. He's the big man. And it's, like, it's such a big deal. Because I'm sure that, like, him giving her this opportunity is, like, tremendous for her. Like, this is absolutely fucking tremendous for her to do this. So, yeah, it makes sense. Exactly. And so yeah, it's like, I think people might not realize, like, how big of a deal and how big of an influence he has here, right? Like, he made sure that this happened. And so huge shout outs to him as well, because he knew this was going to happen and he just let it fucking happen. And isn't that something special?